Shalom and good day, this is Tehillim29 back again for another DC review, and in this DC review I'll be covering The Adventures of Superman issue 1 by Patrick Kennedy Johnson. So starting off with first things first, do these covers in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? The first one not so much, the second one a little bit more. For the first cover on the left-hand side, I give a 7 out of 10. The next on the right-hand side is a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the area of the internal art as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we get a bit of a, I guess a flash forward of sorts, of a narration coming from the future. And what we're also seeing, what will lead to where we are in the present in the story, as to what is happening with Superman and his family. As we move towards the middle of the story, we do catch up with the rest of the members that make up the Super family. Of course, we have the Super Twins, to which I think we need to get rid of the Super Twins. Hand the Super Twins over to someone else, not to Superman, because he's got his own son to deal with. Maybe hand them over to someone else that might have superpowers that might be able to help them with their own powers. Or you could hand them over to John Henry Still, and you could make these characters actually the cousins of John Kent. It would make a little bit more sense, even though they're not technically related to him. Then we move towards the end. For the internal art, I gave it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story. So, considering that this story does have a connection to a previous story that Philip Kennedy Johnson did do, I have included a reference to this, to which it connects to the Warworld saga, and that's mainly in conjunction to the characters known as the Super Twins. Next is the area of time, so we've got Long From Now, and also Day 16, which we see in a bit of a journal of sorts towards the end of the book. Next is the location that we get to see in the story, which is the area of Smallville. And last but not least, the cast of characters consisting of Clark Kent Superman, Ma and Pa Kent. We, of course, have the Super Twins. We have John Kent. We have Lois Lane. We also have the Caliph, whatever the hell his name is, and Kruger, whatever the villain's name was. For my overall rating of this, I give a 6.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.